Hi, Assalamualaikum. So the concept of our system is about to store the patient medical checkup details.
This is header, checkup.h, class checkup, class declaration syntax, and then it divides into two parts. One is private and the other one is public. In the private part, it contains struct node. In the struct node, the variable data will be defined by using string, and then struct node star next. This is pointer, and then it will end with a semicolon. Next, struct node temp. In struct node temp, data temp will define by using string, and then struct node temp star next temp. This is the pointer for node temp, and then it will end with a semicolon. And then struct node star top and struct node star ptr. These all are pointers for node. Struct node temp star top temp and struct node temp star ptr temp. These are all pointers for node temp. And then the variable, all of these variable will define by using string. And for public part, it contains checkup function, void push function with parameter string, void push temp function with parameter string, void pop function, void pop temp function, void display function, void display temp function, void main underscore menu function, void menu with parameter int, void add underscore data function, void delete underscore data function, void edit underscore data function, void display underscore data function, void display underscore data to function, and void find underscore data function, and lastly void sorting function.
So here we have a constructor named checkup. Inside checkup, we declare the top is null and also the top temp is null. Top temp is a top temporary.
We have main menu function. On main menu function, we have this code. 1, we have add patient record. 2, we have display patient record. 3, we have find patient record. 4, edit patient record. 5, delete patient record. 6, short patient record. And the last is exit. So
For push function, this is for adds a data value to the top of the stack. Inside push function, we have string record here. It means that this function is overload. Inside the function, firstly, we create new node because we want to add data value. Then we link the new node to data equal to record. Also link the new node to next, so it will be equal to the top. Top equal to new node. So there we can add new data on top of the stack.
So next we have push temp function. We have void checkup push temp string record temp struct node temp new node temp equal to new node temp. New node temp data temp is the record temp, new node temp next temp is the top temp, so the top temp is the new node temp.
So the pop function is to remove the top elements in the original stack. If the top stack is null, it means that there is no elements to be removed. That is why it will display that the stack is underflow. But if the top is not null, that means there is an element in the stack. So when the element is removed, what is the top point to will be the new top.
When the coding go to pop temp function, it will do the condition. If top temp is equal to null, it will display stack underflow and create a new line. Or else, the next temp will assign to top temp.
We can see here, the string delimiter is hashtag because we use hashtag for separate data on the record. And then we use size t pos equal to 0, string token, and integer token id equal to 0, long length char, string space. And then while pos s.find delimiter not equal to string and pos. So the while condition is for looping the token, the record. So for the token id++, it means that the token will be at 111 until the loop is stopped. Okay, for the first token, it referring to RID for the ID data. And then for the second token, it will referring to the name data, and the third, fourth, and so on. Okay, in the end, we use s erase 0 pos plus delimiter.length is for to remove the hashtags. So the data will be separated without hashtags.
Here we get void checkup display temp. So if the top temp is null, the cout will be no record. If else ptr temp equal to top temp, the cout will be list patient record r. While ptr temp is not null, the string s, it will be ptr temp data temp. It's the original data. So the cout will be s, will be the original data. Then ptr temp equal to ptr temp next temp.
This is sorting function, void checkup sorting bracket, code sorting data, create a new line, again create a new line, and then define top left and top right as string, and then go to loop. While top is not equal to null, then it will do the action. The first action is the condition. If top temp equal to null, then it will go to push temp function with the parameter top data, and then it will go to pop function. If top temp is not equal to null, then top data will assign into top left, and top temp data temp will assign into top right, and then it will go to pop function. For this one, the q variable will define as boolean, and true will assign into a q variable, and then it will go to second loop. While q is equal to true, then it will check the condition. If top temp is not equal to null, then top temp data temp will assign to top right, and then it will go check second condition. If top left less than top right, it will go to pop temp function, and then it will also go to push function with parameter top right. Else it will the queue will be false. Since we have two conditions to check in this loop, then another else the queue will be a false. Okay, and then if queue is not equal to true, then it will go out of the loop, and then it will go to push temp function with parameter top left. If top is equals to 0 or null, then it will go out of the loop, the first loop, and then it will go to next loop. This one is to put back the stack into original stack. While top temp is not equal to null, then it will go to push function with parameter top temp data temp, and then it will also go to pop temp function. If top temp is equal to null, then it will go out of the loop and go to display function to display the sorting data.
So here is the add data function. The add data function is to add new data to the node, which is in our case is a patient. Whenever this function is being called, new patient or like a new node will be added. Inside the data function, it will ask user to enter their ID, name, address, and other details. The cn.ignore line here is to get input that requires space character. The record here is to store all the patient details in one node. Then the record will be added using the push function. So here is the display data function. The display data function is just to call the display function that will display the patient's record.
Display data function is for display the record patient's data that consists ID, name, age, and so on. Firstly, we create integer number equal to 0 is for count the numbers of record. For the first condition, if top equal to null, so it means that the stack is empty, so there will be no record data. For the else condition is where the top is not null. Inside the else, we declare pointer as top. The concept of the display is we will use table for the output. Next, for while condition, while pointer is not null, so the number will be at 1, and then we declare string s as pointer data that referring to the original data. After that, we use the scope for separate the data on record with removing the delimiter which is at hashtags. After we separate inside the record data, we will print the result and declare the pointer as pointer linked to next. In the end, it will print the numbers of record with number variables.
So here is the find data function. When this function is being called, first it will ask user which patient is needed. So the s data is for user to enter the required patient ID. So if the top is null, that means there is no patient record. So if there is any patient, the top element will be set to pointer variable. The string this is to store all the details. So while the pointer is not null, which means there is any data inside the record, the data part inside the pointer node will be set to new variable which is s. The string then limiter is to remove the hashtag symbol that have in the record, so that at the output the hashtag will not be displayed. The token ID is referred to each patient detail inside the node. The token ID equal to 1 is to store the patient's ID. So here is the 2 is for the name, and 3 address, 4 is for gender, 5 is for age, 6 is for height, is for B-type, and 9 is for repress. The length char is to determine how long is the character for each data. And then for this for loop is for maintain the table shape, so that whatever length the data is, the table shape will not be scattered. Okay, so we apply on that for inside all the token ID. And then we check whether the ID user entered to find just now is same with any expression ID, and if it is same, then it will display that result.
For edit data function, first the user must input the ID for editing data. So the concept is the data will be edited depends on user input ID. After the user input the new data will be saved into record. While top not equal to null, s will be declared it as top data and we use this code for separate data with erase the delimiter, which is the hashtags. After that, on the first condition, if user input equal to token means the data that's separated by hashtags, variable s will be equal to record. And then the record data will be pushed to the temporary stack and also will be deleted from the original stack. After that, while top in the temporary stack is not null, s will be declared as top data temporary, and then it will push back into the original stack and will be deleted in the temporary stack. In the end, it will display it using display data to function. The old data will be removed and the new data will be replaced it.
This is delete function, and then variable s defined as string, code ID, and then the variable ends underscore data is our ID number. While top is not equal to null, top data will assign into as variable, and then the limiter will define as string and assign hashtag into the limiter, and then initialize pos equals to 0, size underscore t pos equals to 0, and then define token as string, and then pos equals to s dot find in bracket parameter delimiter, and then token equals to s dot subtract in bracket parameter 0, pos, and then it will go to the condition if ends underscore data equal to token. Ends underscore data is the ID number that user enter. Then it will go to pop function, else it will go to push temp function with the parameter s variable, and then it will go to pop function. After that, if top is equal to null or 0, then it will go out of the loop and it will go to next loop, which is while top 10 is not equal to null, then s equals to, then top 10 data temp will assign into as variable, and then it will go to push function with the parameter as verbal, and then it will go to pop temp function. If top 10 is equal to null, then it will go out of the loop and go to display function to display the data that we already delete. This is menu function. In this menu function, we will have switch coding. For switch case, when a user enter input into ans verbal, it will go to that input case directly. For example, when user enter 1, it will go to number 1. It will go to case 1, which is add underscore data function. For this switch, case 1 will go to add underscore data function, case 2 will go to display underscore data function, case 3 will go to find underscore data function, case 4 will go to edit underscore data function, case 5 will go to delete underscore data function, case 6 will go to sorting data, and default will go to display underscore data function.
Next, we go to the main CPP. In the main CPP, first we call the checkup class and give it a variable C. Then we create ans integer variable for user input on the main menu. Inside the while, we call the main menu and the menu function through the variable C. After that, we put the ans variable in C.menu because the user input will refer to the menu function.
Now, let's try to run this program and see the output. First, let's add the patient. So we choose number 1 and then now let's display the patient record. So we choose number 2. This is the list of the patient record. There are Ella, Aina S, Adela, and Aina K. Number of record is 4. Let's find the patient record. Enter number 3 and search for the ID. Like find for number 2. There we can edit the patient record. Choose number 4. I want to edit for ID number 2 for the Aina S. Name Aina S and fill in the data, and the address is Malaysia. Gender is female. The age, I want to input the age. So this is for the edit. I edit the age is 21. To Aina S, and for the age, it's already updated. And let's delete patient record. Choose number 5. I need to delete for number 4, ID number 4. Now, this is the list. Ella, Aina, S, Adela, and the ID number 4 is already deleted. So the number of record now is 3. Let me sort the patient record now. Now, Ella in the top of the list, Aina S, Adela, and exit. This is the patient record, the display data. The patient record is like this. So thank you so much.